Hey guys, just wanted to shed some light on some hypocrisy and very fraudulent behavior by the king of shilling himself, Greg Schiller, and his cohorts, his underpaid staff. Yeah, so Greg Schiller himself put out this tweet basically stating that he won't cover the Insomniac leaks because of privacy, blah, 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 stuff like that. I mean, basically just virtue signaling and the usual stuff Greg does. But the problem is that this time he can't get away with it because he already leaked so many and talked about so many other leaks that actually his fans and people started pointing it out on Twitter and getting on his ass. Nobody likes this guy anymore. Take a look. So after that, and after people call him out for being a hypocrite shill, he starts going ballistic and retweeting a bunch of tweets that he thinks might be on his side. And then he starts to deflect in the way only Greg does and retweeting some bullshit sob story to try to deflect and pretend he's unbothered. It's a typical Greg tactic, sob story crying bullshit. Hey Greg, here's a completely normal criticism of you. Why didn't you do this? Oh, well, boom. Here's a retweet with a kid in a wheelchair and how he loves Greg so much.
The developers at Insomniac, who just had years and years of work published when it was not ready to be seen, information published when it was not ready to be seen, contracts published when they were not ready to be talked about, and of course their own personal information shared against their will. This is an invasion of their privacy, done in one of the most malicious ways possible. So today on Games Daily, we will focus on the human element of this.
Yeah, so it seems like he's just gonna focus on the poor, poor humans at Insomniac and not the rabid, savage monkeys at Rocksteady or Rockstar. And I guess Capcom has a bunch of baboons with a wrench making video games for them because apparently they're not a human as well. They didn't get the same treatment as beautiful Insomniac. Capcom's in another country, so they're not even human at that point, according to Greg. It's really, really disrespectful, not only to the developers, but to the country of Japan. Yeah, so after this disrespectful ape makes some more tweets pretending he's not bothered, he then retweets something by his two cohorts. Let's see it now.
Like people showing thumbnails of Kind of Funny Games Daily is like, oh, they're not going to talk about leaks here, but they talked about leaks literally yesterday with Suicide Squad, or like here's all the other times they talk about leaks. Guys, we talked about the Insomniac leaks. Like,
Yeah.
we in the same way we talked about the other leaks.
Oh
Like,
yeah. See,
that's
I don't
what-
even pay attention to that because that stuff is just people being trolled,
Totally.
right?
It's just-
Because
Yeah, so Blessing, I believe she's their lesbian hire, is implying that mostly trolls are the ones that are criticizing Kind of Funny when they change their tune. She thinks that it's only the trolls and not real criticism. And this is very, very wrong. I mean, on a side note, she looks very cute today. Thank you, Blessing, for your input, but that's just very, very untrue, and it's very disrespectful, especially to your fans that have been supporting you even after everything Kind of Funny has done to ruin their reputation.
leave Rocksteady alone. You have no idea what we're talking about. You don't care about what that headline is. You guys did know though that the Insomniac leak happened. So if I title a KFGD Insomniac leaks happened, it's like that's not really furthering the conversation, or that's not a good headline really for like what
the
like, I think
conversation
for the
is,
conversation.
which is
Yeah,
what we
what the
do. Is
conversation
we have
is.
conversation.
So let's converse this. Why is it that the only game where Greg and Q Blessing is in, Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, why do those devs just get special treatment and then Rocksteady doesn't? Yeah, so Blessing was just yapping, talking about headlines and the algorithm and meta. Basically, they clickbaited wrong in a wrong way, and they became hypocrites, and people are on their ass, and they really have no excuse. And it's really a bad look for everybody involved. And Tim, as usual, he's just happy to be a part of the conversation. Ever since Kind of Funny started, he's just kind of been there, just hyping shit up for no reason. He doesn't really provide any valuable input. I mean, I skip the parts that he talks sometimes. When I used to watch, I was a big fan of this up until the couple days ago. I used to watch this every day, but they've definitely lost a fan and a bunch of other fans support. It's really, really disheartening. I can't watch this fraud anymore and all these frauds. But yeah, just thought I would clear up some things about the Insomniac hypocrisy, and I just had to give my thoughts. I can't let this happen to a medium I love, and fake faux journalists like this, and fake gamers. I mean, these guys don't get me started on their trophy level. All they do is shill and hype games, but they never play them. I mean, I just wanted to give my input on this, and thank you for watching the video. I mean, much more to come, much more to expose. Stay tuned. Thank you.